going on? Welcome to Power Panthers tonight. We are so glad you're here. And I know that some of you are not really sure what this Power Panther thing is all about, but I promise you in the next few minutes, you're not only going to know, you're going to be extremely proud. Tony Thurman, Superintendent of the Cabot School District, and so proud to be able to host our Power Panthers tonight. But before we get into the program, we have to have sponsors for a program as big a deal as Power Panthers is. And our sponsors are Owen Orthodontic. They pay for your shirts and some of your snacks, and also the Cabot Panther Foundation. And introducing the Cabot Panther Foundation, let's meet Mr. Pat Hagee, who is our president this year. Mr. Pat Hagee.
Thank you, Dr. Thurman. Wow, what a special night, and what a special group of students. This is wonderful. I am Pat Hagee, president of the Cabot Panther Foundation, and what we do is we sponsor different events during the year for students and teachers and others involved in the Cabot School District. And one of the things we sponsor, as Dr. Thurman said, is Power Panthers, along with Owen Orthodontics here in Cabot. Now, I know you all were selected to be Power Panthers for a lot of great reasons, but one was because you make good choices. And that is a huge thing to do to lead to a successful life. So congratulations, keep it up. We appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Matt. We've been doing Power Panthers for several years now, and the criteria for Power Panthers is just this. Every year we get ready for basketball season, and we want to have some type of event to honor those students, as Mr. Pat just said, that they come to school, and they just do good things. They make good decisions. And I tell the administrators, I'm not going to select who those Power Panthers are. I want the principals, the assistant principals, I want the teachers to tell us, give us your most outstanding Power Panthers. And what am I looking for? Only bring me Power Panthers to Cabot Panther Arena, those that are making good decisions, as Mr. Pat said. Their grades are going up. Grades looking good, right? They're respectful to teachers. They're respectful to their friends. Hopefully they're respectful to their parents as well. If they're not, you can take care of that later, okay? But I want to tell you, if you don't understand how big a deal this is, eyes on me, please. Listen to this. We have 11,000 students at the Cabot School District today, pre-K-12. And what we do for Power Panthers is for K-6 only. And we have about 6,000 students in K-6, pre-K-6. About 6,000 students. So we have 3 of these ceremonies. So you're here tonight, so you're one of about 250 students. One of about 250 students out of 6,000 that was chosen to be here tonight for this celebration. So let me just tell you, this is a big deal party. Let's give our Power Panthers a round of applause. Parents, you're wondering, what's that man going to make me do? I'm not going to make you do anything, but I'm going to give you some options here. We're going to have a short program with our Power Panthers because you know what? They're making good decisions. We want them to continue to make good decisions. And I have some friends over here that I'm going to introduce them to in just a minute and talk about how they've made good decisions along the way. Now, you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like, but you're also welcome to move to the arena. Now, when we finish meeting my friends over here, we're going to all move to the arena. Now, big deal, basketball game tonight. Conway's in town. Conway girls are here, and they're a nationally ranked team. So that'll be fun to watch. Power Panthers will probably be more exciting to watch tonight. So, with that said, parents, understand what I'm telling you. When you go out tonight to watch the Power Panthers, we'll dismiss you as a group here in a few minutes. You want to make sure, if you've never been to the arena, there's an elevator on the side, stairways right behind the auditorium. You're going to go up, and you make sure that you're facing toward the bench. You're facing toward the scorer's table. If not, you're going to be looking at the Power Panthers' back. We're going to bring them in through the concourse. And let me tell you something, Power Panthers. Coach Reed, we pay a lot for that floor, don't we? We take good care of that floor. We don't have a lot of people on that floor. We're going to let you on that floor tonight to be honored. So that's going to be quite a big deal for you. We're also going to play some music, and we're going to put you on the big screen. That's going to be awesome. Parents, make sure you're standing or sitting where you can see the team on the bench or the scorer's table to make sure you get your best glimpse, best picture of your very own Power Panther. Now, once we honor all the Power Panthers, we're going to bring them off the floor. Now, here's where I need your help. When we start bringing them in, these administrators, they get very stressed about making sure that they take good care of these Power Panthers. So let us get off the floor and make sure you get back in here before you come grab your Power Panther. We ask, first and foremost, you only grab yours, okay? Now, the other favor that I have to ask you is, don't wait a long time. Be honest, we've had them all day. It's your turn, okay? So when the ceremony's over, you come get them, and you're welcome to stay and watch the rest of the game, or to do whatever you'd like to do. All right, so here's what I'm asking you, is when we come off the floor, somebody in this room's gonna do this. You know what? We're gonna try to get out of here quick. I'm gonna grab them out of that line when they come down. No, you're not. Don't do that, because it really stresses us out. Let's get the kids in here. Let's get a count of the kids. Make sure that you speak to the administrator before you take your child out. And that way we know they've gotten back to where they need to be. Okay, that's my favor to ask you tonight. We're going to come in one door and go out the other. Now, I told my Power Panthers earlier that I have some special friends I want you to meet. Coach Reed, can you and my entourage come on down, please? And watch out, we have a hold before, Coach. All right. Now, I'm going to need, right there. No, we don't want to lose Coach Reed there. All right. Which one of this group right here is very talkative? We'll have a talk. You're talking. Hurry. Jump. Okay. I'm going to let you quiz. Can I quiz you? I got her. Just watch out the floor. All right. What is your name?
Annalisa Jean McCoy.
And where do you attend school?
I attend at Eastside Elementary.
Okay. And what's your best thing about Eastside Elementary?
My best thing about Eastside Elementary is that I like my teachers.
And what about lunch?
I love eating at lunch, and I love being good.
Now, this is like, I've always told people that if I was not a superintendent, in my next life, I would have rather been a game show host. Did not make it. If my current game doesn't work out, who knows? But I'm going to try anyway. But we're going to let you be our contestant tonight, okay? Do you see these 5 people lined up right here? Okay, here's your question. Whenever I call out a criteria, you go stand by that person if you think that's the right person, okay? Okay, first and foremost, I want you to go stand out by the person on the stage that is the oldest. Very good. Now, Coach Reed got a haircut for tonight. Does he look nice?
Yeah?
Coach Reed is our athletic director, okay? Now, you see these 4 students next to me? Okay, they're all in our athletic department. Can you go stand by the one that you think runs track? Who's the track specialist? Hurry. That would be wrong. Try again. Is that correct? That is correct. Very good. Which of this group who do you think is the volleyball star? Hurry. Is she correct? She is correct. There we go. Now, who is the football man? Well, turn this way a little bit. Face this way. She is correct. There we go. Now, here's my question for you for bonus points. Looking at this young man and look at that hat, what sport do you think he plays?
Baseball?
Baseball. Very good. All right, you did a good job. Let's make sure she gets a free lunch in the Eastside Elementary cafeteria. Okay. Coach Reed, I've talked to our Power Panthers about why they're here. I'm so proud of them. And of all of our groups, this is the most amazing group. And look how attentive they are. So can you talk to our Power Panthers real quick about just continue to do the good things that they're doing, and then also I'd like you to introduce our guest, okay? And let them say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Thurman. Thank you all for being here. As athletic director, I get to do a lot of neat things. I get to check on our coaches, make sure they have the equipment they need, our teams. In fact, tonight you're going to go to a ball game, and we take care of the concessions. In fact, there's a rumor you may get popcorn. If it's not good, it's that guy's fault. He's working in concessions tonight, and I think he has popcorn. Is that right, Brayden? It's going to be good. Okay. Anyway, our athletic department, we have a lot of different teams. At the high school, we have 26 teams, and that's not counting band, which we have over 300 kids in. Okay. And that's not counting JV teams or sub-varsity. Tonight you're going to see 2 of our teams. We have the girls and the boys basketball team playing Conway. We don't like Conway. Okay? We need you to cheer really loud because we want to send Conway home unhappy. Okay? That's part of what we do. Okay? There are so many opportunities for you as you get to junior high and high school in athletics and in band and choir and all kind of programs. And we want you to take part in those. And what's important for you to do that is that you keep making the right decisions that you're doing that got you here tonight. When I was in college, I played on a team, and our coach had one rule, and it was do right. Okay? The do right rule. That's pretty simple. So whenever he called us in his office and said, did you turn in your English paper? And you didn't do right. Okay? So whenever you have something, you're going to have to deal with questions or decisions all the time. You're going to make decisions every day. And you just have to ask yourself, what is the right thing to do? You're here because you're doing the right thing. And we want you to keep doing that, okay? All right, now I get to introduce you to 4 very, very special people. They're here because they've been doing it right for a long time, okay? The first one is Braden J. He is a football and track athlete. He's a senior. He's one of my favorite people. And he's going to speak to you. Dr. Thurman, you want to? Go ahead.
First off, I just want to say great job of being nominated as Power Panthers. Being a Power Panther is a great privilege because that means that you guys are the type of people that are doing the right thing when no one's looking, and y'all are making great choices. And I just want y'all to know, just keep making these great choices and y'all will have a lot of success. And I want you guys to have fun tonight, enjoy it, and cheer loud. Go Panthers.
All right, we're gonna move. Next up is Tyler Parker. I talked to Coach Goodwin today about Tyler, and he said he is one of his absolute favorite people. He's always the first one to practice, the last one to leave. He takes great notes all the time. He helps his teammates in every way he can, and he is all about the Cabot Panthers. Tyler Parker.
I'd like to say congrats on being a Power Panther is pretty cool. If you're being here, you guys are making the right decisions, you guys are doing the right things, you guys are just being the best people you can be. That's all about being a Panther. Be the right thing all the time, and you'll be good in life.
All right, next we have a demonstration. So Cortland told me before, she begged me to let her do her event for you right up here so you could guess what she does in track. You ready, Cortland? Come on, y'all move back. Yes. What does Cortland do? Discus, very good. Cortland Beaver, here we go.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Cortland, and I just want to say how proud I am of all of y'all for getting here and being a Power Panther, and it is just a great honor to be that, and that means that you're working hard in the classroom and outside of the classroom. And if I had one piece of advice to give y'all as you get older and go through high school and go through junior high, it's probably just to stay motivated and always try your best, because even when you don't think people are watching, they are, and you always just want to be the best person you can be for yourself. Go Panthers!
Awesome, very good. And finally, last but not least, we have Abby Muse. Abby is a volleyball player. She's also a senior. Here you go, Abby.
Congratulations, guys. This is so awesome to be here. If I had one piece of advice to give y'all tonight, it would be listen to your parents, coaches, and teachers no matter how silly they sound. They tell you something and you're like, what in the world? They have what's best in mind for you. So listen to them and keep being a Panther. Be a proud Panther and be an example for your classmates and be an example for your parents too. Them watching you grow up, that's how they're raising you. So be an example for them and go Panthers.
And I think that's a good way to end. Can we all get a big, loud Cabot Panther, go Panthers on 3? Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3.
They did a great job. And the one thing I would like for you to realize, and some of you are saying, you know, Dr. Thurman, I'm not really into the whole sports thing. Well, Coach Reed, you would attest to the fact that we just happen to have, tonight is our athletic night. Last week we had people from some students from our CT program. In fact, we had some speakers from our Agri department. But so it just doesn't mean sports. If you want to be involved in activities as you get older in the Cabot School District, you've got to continue to make good decisions. And not just make good decisions, that means be respectful, be honest, keep working hard. Because Coach Reed, you can, you're a head football coach and athletic director, you've seen athletes before that come through, and even band kids that play awesome music. We've got kids in choir, we've got kids in forensics, we've got kids in debate, we've got kids in stagecraft, we've got kids in theater, we've got kids in dance. Just in this one department, and to do any of those activities, you've got to do all the right things, because Coach, they're not going to keep people around that aren't doing the right thing, making good grades, showing up where they're supposed to be, and being respectful. Is that correct, sir?
We need
Great Panthers across the board. And also, you're saying, well, Dr. I'm not into that. What about ROTC? What about agriculture? What about broadcasting? What about medical classes? What about our construction classes where we build houses? What about our diesel mechanics and auto mechanics classes? Or what about if you go down through the line and you go to our Family Consumer Science, where we learn how to be teachers? And also our engineering classes, where we learn robotics and we learn gaming. There's so many opportunities. Let me tell you, Power Panthers, look at me. This is your chance. Keep it going. You're doing good things. One of these days, here's what I hope, Coach Reed. I hope that somebody in this room is up here talking to Power Panthers in a couple of years. That's what we hope for. All right, and parents, for you, to be here tonight, this is a huge honor. And I wasn't exaggerating when I said we have about 6,000 students to be chosen. I can tell you, your administrators, the teachers that have chosen your child, your grandchild, something's going right, so you should be very proud. We appreciate the partnership that we have with you at the Cabot School District in doing good things for kids. We can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. It has to be a team effort. So congratulations to you as well. Kids just don't show up here as Power Panthers. That's something really, really good happening at the house. So congratulations to you as well. Now, just give yourself a round of applause. Is parents, we're going to practice going out onto the Panther Arena floor. And what we need you to do is to go ahead and head upstairs and get in position.
Special presentation.
Leaders, role models, integrity, the best of the best, all characteristics of a Power Panther. Power Panther is a program recognizing students who have the desire and motivation to improve and excel in academics, behavioral citizenship. The Cabot Panther Foundation and Cabot Public Schools proud to honor tonight's Power Panther.
And now, let's bring tonight's Power Panthers. First, from Central Elementary, Miss Julia Treadwell. We have the front of the lawn. Demetrius Smith, Henry Young, and Brittany Caraway. Southside Elementary, Miss Melissa Fury. We have Victoria Wild, Sarah Miller, Nick Scarborough, Riley Miller, Devin Henson, Matthew Young, and Nathan Nelson. Now, Stagecoach Elementary.